Hey guys, what's going on? I was tagged earlier this week by Eric over at SWAT, and he had 4 questions that he was answering. I don't know how it got started, if he was starting it, or if it was something that had already started previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer these 4 questions, and then on this, I get to pick 3 people to do the questions as well. So the first question is, what is your favorite video game? Well, for me, that one's a tough choice. I've got to pick 3 for mine. My first choice has always got to be Mortal Kombat. I've always been infatuated with that game. I don't know if it was just due to the Sega, if it was the arcade or what, but I've always been a huge fan of that game and that particular genre in general. My second is Resident Evil. Um, any of them, really. I first got addicted to it through the director's cut for the first one on PS1, and then when 2 came out, that was like the end-all, be-all for horror-based genre games for me at the time. And then, of course, 3 came out, and, Nemesis is amazing. And then for my third and final one, I have to pick The Last of Us. That game, movie or not, I don't know what everybody's views are on the games these days, but with the way it ran, how the controls worked, how it played, uh, the character interactions, the voiceovers, everything was just completely. I don't know. It was end all be all for me. As a matter of fact, it was so end all be all for me that I picked it up, the remastered version for the PlayStation 4, along with its strat guide, to which I had already previously owned one for the regular version. Let's see what the second question was. Question number 2. What is your favorite toy? I don't have one. I've got figures. I've got TMNT action figures that I've picked up recently. I haven't got back to picking up all the old collection just because I don't have the time or the money for it. So I started collecting those again. As far as an actual toy, growing up, I was always into the tech decks or the BMX bikes or anything handheld. Game Boy, let's see, the Sega Game Gear, they're basically anything I can play with hands on the go, just because I was always moving around. Let's see, question number 3. What's your favorite movie? That one, I can honestly say I do not have a favorite movie. I have a favorite genre, which, if you've seen the last video, for me, it's horror. Anything horror, I am all for. Just to name a few, Child's Play, It, anything from Stephen King. Let's see, what else is there? Army of Darkness. Just to name a few. I do like my action, I do like my comedy, but horror is usually my go-to thing. As far as a favorite movie, if I were to pick one now, it would have to be... I'm going to go with Nightmare Before Christmas. Huge Jack Skellington fan. And always have been, always will be. I didn't really care too much for Corpse Bride, but Nightmare Before Christmas was a good one. I watch it pretty much every year. Next to that would be Grinch, with Jim Carrey, of course. Let's see. Question number 4. What YouTuber... Oh, sorry, there was 5 questions. Question number 4: What tubers would you like to do a video collaboration with? One would be Eric from SWAT. Let's see, Jeff Seabolt 2.0. And I would either do Alpha Omega Sin, no pun intended, or Rich and Will. Or, even for that matter, and I'll just throw his name out there, Ronnie Hayes. I would like to do a video with him too at one point, just because he seems like a stand-up guy. And I enjoy his videos. And then for his quote-unquote bonus question, do I enjoy mac and cheese with ketchup, barbecue sauce, or other? If I had to say any of those, it would either probably be barbecue sauce, but if I had to choose, I would say bacon and potato chips, or for that matter, pork and beans. Okay, guys, so I'm running 6 minutes for these questions. Just one more thing before I let you go. This is to another YouTuber. I've got mail going out this week, hopefully. We had promised last week that we'd have this stuff shipped. I've got 3 games here for him, and I believe he knows who he is. We'll be sending those out as soon as possible. Had some hiccups this past week, and haven't had a chance to get that out to you yet, but I do have it all packaged and ready to go. All I gotta do is get the money to ship it. So until next time, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.